Yeah, I'd say just Forex League is a very complete course. It just has so many strategies in it, so you can truly find yourself in the course. Like I said, it's a very complete course for everyone, even advanced or beginners.
Hi everyone, welcome to Forex League YouTube channel. My name is Honzino, I'm support for Forex League and you are about to watch another interview with one of our lifetime members. But before we go ahead, let me show you what is lifetime membership so you are going to understand what are we going to talk about. So this is our full course membership that includes rapid signals, 2 strategies and funding. 4 weeks are swing strategy, that is what Nick is teaching on the trainings that we have with our members, and the second strategy is intraday that I am currently using and can help with to our members. And the funding. We can include funding to our membership because we own a pro firm which is currently leading in the industry. You can see more on the website, so definitely go and check more information there. So this is all about the membership, and let's go start the interview. Hi Nathan, welcome to our interview today. So tell us a little bit about you. So how was your beginning with the trading and what gets you to the trading?
Thank you, Encino. I've been trading about 5 years now. Been profitable maybe 2 years and a half, going on 3 years now. Basically, what got me into trading is just seeing that there's a lot of opportunity for freedom and to make money on your own time. So basically, that's truly what got me into this, and I haven't stopped.
Right. So what is your background? Do you have how do you get to it? Like, where did you find trading?
I actually found trading through a friend. He actually took a course online and he showed it to me. At first, I didn't think this was real, but then I started looking into it a lot and looking in social media, and I found out, this is a real deal. So I got obsessed with it. I realized, I said, this is my one shot. This is the place where I can actually make a living in my own time, and I didn't have to work for nobody. So that's why I took the chance, started trading.
Yeah, definitely I agree. Someone who can like see it first time, especially on the social media, they might feel like, oh, it's a game or something, fishy on it. But then you realize like Forex is actually a thing, that it's a game changer for the people. And yeah, the same for me. I also got it known from the guy here, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And I always thought I knew a little bit like there is some trading, right? But I thought like a stock, but I thought you need to be good at math to be good at it, right? And the guy explained, no, there is nothing to do with math because I'm stupid with the math. Like, oh, okay. And then when he showed me like what is it about, I was like, wow. And I just since since the time I never stopped, like 3 years now, and still going. Yeah,
that's great.
Cool. All right. So after like you been trading like 5 years and you're profitable, how did you find us, and what makes you sign up for our membership?
Well, I found you guys through social media, and what got me fired up is on holidays. I was like, I knew I needed something else. I always like to keep learning from different people, see what their strategy is doing. I always take something from everyone. So I truly like how Forex League gives you the knowledge on Instagram. Like I follow you guys, and I saw all the knowledge that you give out daily, structures, candles, and everything, all the posts that you're posting. So that's where I said, I need to join this guys and see in first person what they have to offer.
Right. So when you sign up, could you a little bit guide us through the sign up process and maybe onboarding?
It was super quick. You follow the link and you just see the instructions, and it was truly easy. Once you sign up, you receive an email. They send you basically everything, every link to join. It's something super easy, super quick. I like I say, I would like to advise everyone to do this with me.
Right. Thanks. Yeah, we try to make everything like as clear as possible. No any other not necessary steps, so just go. So right, cool. So when you sign up for the course, could you talk about a little bit about the course and the strategies that are in it? Did you go through it?
Yep. So like in the course, you can see that there's a lot of structure knowledge, and like basically every type of trader, like how you can be a scalper, maybe a day trader, a swing trader, intraday trader. I actually do day trading and intraday, so that's what I took most of about. And basically you can see like knowledge and strategies inside the curse of how to trade. There's so many steps that you can follow. This is a very structured course, and I think that the amount of money that you're paying for it, it's totally worth it. It's really a good course. Plus, you receive this in the email. You can receive the link. You register, and you have this, lifetime. Like at least I'm a lifetime membership. So I like anytime I want to go ahead and look at it again, I just go in there and I can just log in and I can get inside the course. So it's really good.
Right. So yeah, you're right. Like when you said you like to learn from anybody what's new, because you can always modify it. There is always something new to learn. So that's definitely a good point. Would you say it's for more like advanced traders or also like beginners?
I would say you can be a beginner or an advanced trader, and you can take knowledge from this course because, like I said, there's strategies in there which you can actually validate once you're analyzing the market. You're like, oh shit, I saw that Forex League. I actually saw that in the course. Look at it, it's happening right now. Let me take that opportunity. So there's really something that everyone can take out of this of this membership. So.
Yeah, good to hear that. So how many courses you bought actually before?
Wow. Oh my God, you put me in the spot there. I mean, I've been trading 5 years. Maybe I've bought 10, 12 courses,
Oh, all right. Yeah, a lot.
And like I said, maybe it's not just buying courses online, but buying books, looking at traders, which they maybe have a Discord or something, which they charge monthly. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm only subscribed to Forex. So I'm by myself and Forex.
Right. Nice. So would you compare the other courses with Forex League?
Yeah, I'd say just Forex League is a very complete course. It just has so many strategies in it, so you can truly find yourself in the course. Like even if you're a beginner, you can actually see like I work 8 to 5, maybe I work at night. You can choose which strategy you're gonna try to perfect. So like I said, it's a very complete course for everyone, even advanced or beginners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Like once we added the intraday strategy, it takes not a whole opportunity, right? Because as you said, you can find yourself. It really takes time till you realize like what kind of what type of trader you are, if swing trader or intraday. How is your daily routine? What fits you most? And now the members have actually the opportunity to choose which one is better for them. So that's definitely good advantage compared to other courses. Yeah, I believe.
Definitely.
Right. So in a membership, what is included is you have like 2 strategies, right? Rapid signals, funding, and we have webinars with traders. So let's talk about the rapid signals now. What is your experience, and maybe tell us a little bit, because you're trading like 5 years, what is your general thought about signals?
So what I did see of the rapid signals is that you can actually go inside TradingView and you can analyze the zone where it is. And you can, like, I actually saw the signals that have been sent out, and I'd say like, yeah, this is a trade that I would definitely take. If I trade a spare, this is something that I would definitely trade. And it's not just because of the price where it's being sent out or the time, but it's being sent out in like I'd say in the hot hours where the market is moving. It's not something that's been sent out like, let's say right now, which we're actually interviewed at 10 p.m. at night and where I live from. So if I saw a signal right now, I would say the market is very slow at the moment. So why would I take? No. This signals actually came in London, New York session.
Yeah.
So that the market is moving. And the best thing that I saw about the signals is that they actually have really good risk management, like the stop loss versus the take profit. It's a margin that you can actually trade and not expose yourself if you're doing a funded challenge.
Right. Yeah, the risk level ratio is good there. Cool, thanks. So what about the funding? Could you guide us how the funding goes with the Forex League?
Well, so I actually followed all the instructions on the Discord. Like first to receive the free account, you have to follow all the instructions. Once I finished the funded course, the funded challenge, I sent out the screenshot. It was pretty quick. It was super quick. I finished the challenge and I received an email. then I posted that I actually wrote to you and you told me like follow these instructions.
Right.
Because I'm a bit of a knucklehead. So I I actually wrote to Hansino, and Hansino was quick. He told me like, yo, follow these instructions. I followed the instructions. I'm not gonna lie, about 30 minutes later, I received an email. You're good to go. Here's your new account for the Funded Trader Challenge, which I'm actually doing right now. So,
nice. Yeah, I'm always there. So I'm always here. So it's always fast. It might be time I'm sleeping. That's the only time I'm off. But usually I'm here. So quick replies. When anyone submit the challenge, I kind of instantly. So yeah, it's fast. Cool. So how is your phase one is doing now?
Right now, I'm about half of the way. So this is a $10,000 challenge. I'm about $10,400. So I'm almost maybe halfway. I think I'll get it done by next week.
Nice. Yeah. So you take your time, not trying to pass right away.
Yeah. One thing I've learned is that maybe, if you're a scalper, or I don't know, like I said, everybody's in a different step of trading and learning. But one thing I've learned is that like in funded challenges, I found a way to perfect it. Is this, you have 35 days, don't overexpose yourself. Don't over risk what you're trading. Don't try to expose that much money. This is all a game of percentage. So if I'm losing in a trade, like if I'm risking 1%, and I'm going for that 2-3%, which is that's what I actually did in the last challenge, and this is what I'm doing in this. There's no reason to overexpose yourself. If you find a good trade, be patient, let it come to you. Don't just follow and don't try to chase the market. Let it come to you. If you're waiting for a prize, then let it come. If it does not come, then just move to another pair and wait for that opportunity, which it will come. Just have patience and take the chance once it comes.
I 100% agree. Yeah, this kind of talk you can hear from the funded traders. Yeah, they all said the same thing. Don't force trades. You have 35 days. Don't try to. But as you said, like if you ask couple, yeah, you can make it faster, right? It's because you have more opportunities. But yeah, just be patient. Yeah, are you funded with another firm or?
I'm actually finishing phase 2 of a $300,000 account, so nice. I'm almost funded. It's actually a 308,000, so I'm about $8,000 from finishing. I still got 50 days to finish it, so I'm not rushing it. Like I said, there's no reason to rush it. I think that's the biggest problem with traders nowadays. They want to make money quick,
right?
And the other problem is that once they make that money, for example, you make $10,000 in a month. Like you've never, like for example, like when I started, I had never made $10,000 in a month. The first time I made it, listen, I lost the money. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. But when I look back at it, I was like, I have never made $10,000. So why would I risk it? You already made a big percentage of the account. Take your time and do your thing. There's no rushing it.
So my next question would be, what is your biggest failure during your 5 years of trading?
Wow. This is one for the books. I'm not gonna lie. I know that there must be a lot of people like me, but they just don't want to speak about this. But my biggest loss, I deposited $5,000 in an account. I started trading gold and this high volatility pairs, and I did make a lot of money. I took the account all the way up to $65,000. And GBP/JPY, which is a very volatile pair, it started buying and I was selling it. I did not move. I did not have stop loss. I did not do a good risk management. So every time the trade went higher, I started selling. It went higher and I kept selling because psychologically I said, this has to go down. It has already overbought about 200 pips, 300 pips. I know this has to retrace. So I'm just, let's say I put 2 lots, 3 lots, 5 lots. I was like, yeah, with this, I'm going to make the profit and get out. No, it never came back. I lost $60,000, took the account back to 5,000, and I stopped trading for maybe a month and a half because just psychologically it destroyed me. So I could not go back.
Yeah, definitely, right? So let's talk about the psychology. So how do you educate yourself about this part of trading?
So one thing that I truly look at is like, let's say Nick Dark, for example, and many traders. I learned that this is just a game of patience and it's letting the market come to you. I don't like to trade news. I'm not a big fan because mostly this news will come maybe 1 week of the month. So let's say, for example, I made $5,000-$10,000. Why would I risk $5,000 or $3,000 in some news that will actually, if I lose the money, it will be 30 seconds, 1 minute. That money maybe took me 3-4 days. So psychologically, I learned that I was going to stop looking at news and I was just going to trade what the market is like. If the news came, I was going to trade after the news. So if I know, like, for example, interest rates, they're going up or they're going down. So right now, interest rates are actually going up with the dollar. I know the dollar is retracing from 114 all the way up to 101. So I know that I don't have to trade the news. Why would I trade the news? I can trade after that, the after movement. If I know that psychologically that I can trade the news after and I don't need that quick money, then I can be patient and wait for good opportunities to come.
Yeah, we explain news in the course too, but it's for a purpose. We always say like avoid the news. We don't also like advise like trading news. Just avoid it. Just know what the news are, when are they released, and just stay away. Definitely if you have open position, how to manage your open position while there is, because if you are a swing trader, you have to hold it during the news, right? But you need a weekend. So how you manage the trade. So that's everything included in the course too.
Yeah, right? and that's something I did see of the course that, it's just like I said, I always advise everyone to join and you have so many perks. You have the free funded accounts, you have the course, which you have risk management, you have every strategy. Like what else do you need? You have everything being handed out. It's just a matter of being patient and just stick it with the process.
Right. Yeah. I think if there is always something that is missing in a course or it's not explained to the member, they always can join the webinars that we have with the members twice a week, 2 different times. So there is, that's the place for members to come ask any questions they need. We always explain, they can share the screen. We can go over the past trades, forecast, and, explain, analysis, everything. The biggest topics I would say are about the funding, right? How you go about the funding. You should have a plan as a Forex member, as you have it like every 30 days. So you should have a plan like how you go about it with the withdrawals, right? Once you get funded and so on. So that's one big topic. And then psychology and risk management.
One thing I always say to everyone about these funded challenges is, and this is something very interesting, is that the prop firm is not telling you, for example, a $300,000 account. They're not telling you need to make $24,000. They don't tell you that. They tell you need to make 8%, right?
Yes, about a percentage.
This is all a game of percentage. I don't look at the money that's being made. I look at the percentage that I'm making.
Exactly.
Of the account. Yeah. If I lose $2,000, I know that I lost about 1.5% of the account because less than 1.5 because 1% is $3,000, right?
Right.
So I know that I'm not overexposing myself. Right now, I'm not gonna lie. On the phase 2 of the challenge, this week I started in $310,000. So I lost about $2,000, which is about 0.7%, maybe 0.5. So I know this is a game of percentage. I don't look at the money I've lost. I said, I already have $10,000. I need I think it's about $15,000 to finish $15,000 to finish phase 2. So right now I'm at $308,000. I know this is just a matter of time. It's okay. I lost maybe 0.5%, 0.5. It's nothing else. It's just percentage. And once I'm funded, it's going to be the same. If I did 7, 8, 10% in 2-3 weeks, I'm not going to trade anymore in the whole month.
Yeah, right. Good. Make profit and then wait for withdrawal. That's great. Yeah, there is a part of about psychology in the course. We are explaining exactly what you just mentioned about a percentage. Don't focus on the money, but on the percentages, because then it doesn't matter how big account you have. The percentages are always percentages, right? It doesn't change.
Yeah. It's actually what we spoke about. If you are doing a live account, which you deposited your money and you have never, ever finished the challenge or got funded, listen, your chances of being profitable are very much less than somebody that did the funded challenge. So you're putting that money at risk, which you can actually invest in Forex League and getting a good course, which is actually giving you a free challenge every month, it's a no-brainer. Like it just doesn't. It's a no-brainer. You can put that money at risk where you know that you're not profitable still, or you can get a Forex League course and just be patient and understand the process of learning. Plus, you got an exam every month. If you don't pass it, no worries. You'll get another one next month. You pass it, you're funded. Good. Now let's try to maintain that. Even if you lose it, that next month you can do another challenge. So it's a no-brainer.
It's a huge opportunity. Yeah, it's the best way how you can learn how to pass the challenges, and be profitable and just keep the challenges too, and all about the risk management and so on, right? So yeah, agree. All right, so next would like to ask you if you are backtesting or journaling.
I always backtest on TradingView. I always log the short positions or the long positions I'm in, so I always backtest. I don't really journal. I don't like writing in a book. Sometimes I may be in the street, and I see I had an alert waiting for a price to pop up to a region, and I take the trade, and I may not have the book on me. So what I do is I always, if I take a short position, I'll put the forecast in the pair that I'm looking at. Mm-hmm. And what I do is I always go back, even if I lost or won the trade, I like to go back on it every Sunday before market opening. And I like to go over the trades that I took, because you can actually go on MetaTrader and see the history and look at what you took. So I actually, during the week, I may take 5 to 7 trades. I don't trade that much. Like I said, I always be patient. I always have patience and wait for the opportunity.
Right. Yeah, that's good. So you focus on reviewing and you're focusing what have you done in the past and evaluating. That's great. That's great. Yeah. We have actually videos and the journal I made in the course. I always going through my journal on the webinars explaining, and I have to say members who start journaling and using the journal, they are always wow, it's very eye-opening what I can see, right? So I always say it's like a picture. You start drawing a picture, right? But you don't see what are you drawing in the first. You see it later on. Once you get some data in the journal, then you can see what are you doing wrong, what you are doing right. Now you can see the picture and performance. Yeah.
Yeah, I did go through everything, and I downloaded the journal. I have it on here where I can actually just click and go through it. So I would definitely advise to any trader that's a beginner that, because thing is that if you log your trades in, for example, when I started, I used to over trade a lot. If you have a journal, you're gonna look at yourself and say why did I put 20 trades in one day?
Right.
Otherwise
you wouldn't notice. Yeah.
Yeah. The curse is teaching you that you should not overtrade. It's actually, you can if you read the curse, it'll say do not overtrade. There's no reason to overtrade. So if you don't apply it, you will see yourself look like a fool in the journal, and you can reflex on it.
Yeah, 100%. Cool. All right. So about the psychological perspective, what is the differences for you when you did the free challenge and when you're doing the funding challenge? Do you feel some different?
Well, I actually treat, maybe if this question was asked of me about 2-3 years ago, I would have said, you know what, I don't have a risk. I can take it again. I can, put big lots on it. But right now, I'm treating this challenge as I treat my funded phase 2 account or any of my funded account. Mm-hmm. I treat those $10,000 as if they were $300,000, $500,000, $200,000. It's all the same. I always treat it as percentage, so I know what I have to risk, and I'm very serious about it. Even if it's $10,000 in a free challenge, I always treat it the same.
That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, definitely. So, what is motivational for you? What is motivating you to keep going and keep learning?
Well, my biggest motivation is just being able to trade in my, just not owing somebody, having to clock in, having to go somewhere and be all day in a place where you're not in your own environment, you're not comfortable. So once I saw that Forex gave you basically the key to be able to just sit on your own and just wait for a good opportunity. This is truly a game of just opportunity and patience. Yeah. So once I learned that, I got obsessed with the fact that I could actually just be the owner of my time. Instead of somebody owning my time, I own my time. I trade when I want. If I don't see a good opportunity, then I'll just let it fly and just wait for the next one. So I think that's the biggest takeaway.
Great. All right. So last questions. What would be the message for people who are thinking to join us?
Wow. And I haven't stressed this enough. If you have not joined, you need to join. Just because this is like for a beginner or advanced trader, first off, if you're an advanced trader, then you will have basically free accounts every month, which you can actually make profit of it. And if you're a beginner trader, and this is like for beginner traders, I know that Forex League was made for beginner traders most, but if you're a beginner, then this is definitely the place where you can actually just pay for this. You can actually get the knowledge. You will receive support from people like Hanzino, which he I don't know, the guy lives in Discord because I always write to him and he responds quickly. But seriously, like if you're a beginner, this is definitely the place where you will elevate to that next level of being funded, because you have a lot of people that are giving you their hand, and there's a lot of webinars. You got the signals, which you can actually take. You got the journal. You got psychological. If you're a scalper, intraday, day trader, you can actually find yourself in this community. So I'm not stressing this enough. Join. Pay for the lifetime. Be able to join to have these people at your side, and you will see people like me too. So this is a big community. I always like to help people, and I at least with Hanzino, I've always had a good communication from day one. So this is the place to be. This is the place to be. Free challenge. If you lose it, you can come back next month. No worries. You're not risking your money. If you're a beginner, like I said, do not lose your money putting it in an account where you know you're gonna blow it. Take your chances in learning and taking that free challenge every month. If you don't pass it, you can go ahead next month. Once you pass that challenge, then you can go ahead and deposit real money. And you know what's the best part? From the funded account, you can actually get real money and put it in another account. So you have this many opportunities that are coming from just one small payment that you made to Forex.
Right.
It's really good tool.
Nice. Well said. Thank you. Yeah, you mentioned something that I really like, that if you make the money through the free challenges, like when you get funded, withdraw, it's definitely good to diversify. So you don't have to stick with the Forex League or with the funded trader. There is so many good pro firms right now. It's good to diversify. So go with another one. That's completely fine. Good.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for your time. It was nice to meet you, and
I will
see you in the chat.
It's good to see your face, Hanzino. So
yes,
thank you for all the support, and everything that you do.
Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying my work. So thank you.
Nice. That's
all
nice.
right, see you in the chat.
All right, man. See you.